I think Eddie Guerrero is by far the greatest professional wrestler. He was on the stick, in the ring. Nobody could touch Eddie in the ring. Anybody who had a match with Eddie, no matter how bad they were, Eddie made them look good. Your goal is to make your opponent look better than they are. Sometimes it's impossible to make them look good. Eddie made no matter who he was in the ring with look good. Eddie wasn't a very big guy, as for wrestling standards. And you could completely, like him and Bradshaw. Bradshaw's a big, burly, tough guy, and Eddie could have a great match with him, all on talent, right? Eddie Guerrero was by far the best.
No one touches him, huh?
No one that I've been in the ring with, for sure. No one that I've been in the ring with, and I've been in the ring with some great workers. Hunter is a great worker. Benoit was a great worker. You know what I mean? Some guys, except like Raven, psychology-wise, Raven is so outstanding. Then he didn't have the physical gifts that Eddie Guerrero had. Raven is outstanding with character and on the stick, but so was Eddie. I mean, Eddie was just so much better than anybody, in my opinion. And that's all it is, an opinion, because everybody's going to have a different opinion, and there's no way to prove it, I guess, But part of Eddie's success, I always credit to Vince McMahon, because he would have never got that push in WCW. You would have never got to see what he had the potential to do. That's Vince's eye for talent, and contradictory to Vince's preferred professional wrestler. Vince likes the big giant man. That's all he had for millions of years, But Vince was smart enough to see that Eddie had something to offer. And Eddie took it and ran with it better than anybody, Eddie, I just don't think anybody was close to Eddie.
Yeah, I mean, that Latino Heat gimmick, him with China really got over. Him with Dominic, Rey Mysterio's son, that whole angle. There's so many great stories that Eddie was a part of.
And Vince nurtured Eddie through that. And once Eddie got it, that was it. It was him. That's Eddie Guerrero doing that. Eddie got the most out of everything he had. And people may not all think he's the best, but they're going to have to say he was one of the best. And to me, I don't think it's close. I don't think anybody compares to Eddie. Eddie was a great friend, just a great guy, man. Eddie's one of them people that you can't find anybody to say anything negative about. And like we were talking earlier about Edge, my opinion, Edge, where I think that Edge really cares about the business and stuff. Eddie cares about the business. That was his family's business. His dad's business, his grandpa, you know what I mean? All of his brothers, that's Guerreros were professional wrestlers, and Eddie just gave it everything he had.